Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I will be talking about patch 11.1.7 and in particular, I will be talking about the Greedy Emissary event that will be back during this new patch, and also I will explain how you will be able to get all the new rewards from this event, including the new Recolored tier 2 sets that we got from the WoW 20th anniversary event, and as you can see, these are really awesome. So for those of you who are not familiar with the Greedy Emissary event, basically this is a promotional event for Diablo 4, and what it will do every hour in the major capital cities, so here you have for instance Stormwind, Orgrimmar, Valdrakken, Dornogal, and also in the Undermined zone, you will have some of these treasure goblins that will spawn, and when you kill them you will receive different type of loots. And these different loots will include all the different rewards linked to the event. So this is very straightforward. Every hour on the hour, you will need to go in these different zones, kill the different treasure goblins. Normally, you always have a portal that will spawn, and you will have to wait from 5 minutes for the main capital cities to 1 minute for the undermined portals. And then the treasure goblins will spawn, and then you just need to kill them in order to get the loot. And this is something you can do again and again and again. There's no daily lockout. You will always get some of the loot. And that's why it's pretty easy to get all these different rewards, especially knowing that this event will normally last for a month. So you will definitely be able to get all of them. And the good news is that for the tier 2 set, it's not going to be based on luck. You will actually be able to buy them from a vendor. Basically, with this new version of the Greedy Emissary event, each time you kill one of the treasure goblins, you will be sure to get one of these Hellcaster chests, and inside you will receive some of the Hellstone Shards. This is a new Warband transferable currency, and this is with this currency that you will then be able to buy all the different tier 2 Recolored sets. So as you can see, you need to come right here in Dornogal, and you will be able to find Baranar, the Hell Hunter, and here he will be selling for 40 of the Hellstone Shards, each of these different sets. So first for the Death Knight, we have this set right here, which is really nice in my opinion. Then for the Demon Hunter, we have this Recolored version right here. For the Druid, we have this one, and here, if you want, you can get either the full robe or only the legs, so this is up to you. Then after that, we have the Evoker, which I think looks pretty cool, especially I really like the helm. Then after that, we have the Hunter set, again, pretty nice, but the colors are a little bit disappointing in my opinion. Then we have the Mage set, which is actually really cool. Love that for fire mages, especially, I think it's going to be awesome. Then we have the Monk set, and this one is definitely one of my favorite ones. I think between the red lightning, the red glow on the eyes and everything, it looks really awesome. Of course, after that we have the Paladin set, so this one is by far the best. I mean, this is just crazy how good it is. We're just missing like a really good weapon that would match this set, but I'm sure at some point we'll be able to get one. Then we have the Priest set, which is also pretty nice. Not my favorite type of colors, but still I think it works pretty well. Then we have the Rogue one, a little bit disappointing, but still I think the shoulders especially are pretty nice. Then after that we have the Shaman set, again here not my favorite one, but at least the shoulders and the helm are pretty nice. Then we have the Warlock, which is the red version, and again I think this one is cool. And finally we have the Warrior one, which again has like very interesting colors, but overall I think it works pretty well. But of course, these are not the only rewards that you will be able to get during this event. When you will be killing the different treasure goblins, you will also have a chance at receiving different type of toys, cosmetic items, and even a new mount. So this new mount, as you can see, is the Inarius Charger, and this is a Recolored version of the Inarius Charger. And so you will be able to get it normally by killing the different treasure goblins, or at least it will be from the event. So one way or another, you will be able at some point to get this mount. And overall, I think this is a pretty cool mount. So again, this is just a Recolored version of Inarius Charger, but still, it's definitely something that I think some of you will be happy to get, and a nice mount to add to your collection. Next to that, in terms of cosmetic items, you will have, for instance, this backpack right here and this other one. Again, they will drop randomly from the Treasure Goblins. You also have this overcloak and also this helm right here. So again, both of them will be available through the Treasure Goblins directly. You also have this polearm right here, which is very, very low res. You also have all the different like white cosmetic items that will be back. So these were already part of the last version of this event, and you will be able to get them again, and they will be BOEs again. So it means that you can get more than one and then sell them on the auction house. You will also receive these different toys right here. So first we have the 12-string guitar. So this one, as you can see, basically you will be able to channel this like spirit of the 12-string guitar. And so normally it's supposed to, I think, transform you, but right now it just does like these little notes and everything, and probably also if I activate the sound I will be able to get some music. Then next to that we have the Nightmare banner. So here again, this one is new, unlike the other one that was already available previously. And as you can see, this is this really cool banner right here. And then we also have the Tomb of Town portal. So here, this is one of the new cosmetic version for your Hearthstone. And so as you can see, basically you are using this. It's not that cool. It's not like a really, really impressive one, but this is just another toy you will be able to add to your collection. Then next to that, you will also be able to get the 36 slot bag. So this is the Oradric Haversack, and you will be able to get it on all your different characters. You will also have this pet right here, Balal. So again, another thing you can add to your collection. Then next to these different items, you will also receive these different charms that, as you can see, will grant you some different abilities and things like that. So this is something that can be pretty useful depending on what you do, but as you can see, this is a pretty useful item, even though these are not working when you raid, do Mythic Plus, or also raided PvP, but still something pretty nice to have with you. And finally, the last category of rewards you will also be able to get are all these different white elixir items, and these are completely new, and the way you use them is by simply throwing them into the different portals when there is a new Treasure Goblin portal that will spawn. The reason why you want to do that is because, for instance, if you add 6 of them, and normally this is the maximum quantity of these different potions you can throw into the portal, it will spawn 3 different Treasure Goblins at the same time, because each Treasure Goblin will get 2 of these abilities, and so if you have 6 of them in the portal, you will be able to get 3 Treasure Goblins instead of only 1. So it means that it's going to make it way easier for you to farm these different Treasure Goblins and to farm all the different rewards from the Greedy Emissary event, because again, like that, you will be able to have way more of these available at the same time. And here, by far, based on what I've been able to test on the PTR, what's going to be the most efficient way to farm these different Treasure Goblins is to go in the Undermine zone, because here, every hour, each rare, the first time you kill the rare that you will kill in the zone, will spawn one of these portals that you can, of course, buff with these different potions and have 3 goblins at the same time. And so sometimes you're going to have like 10 goblins at the same time spawn in the zone. And so if you're very efficient, you will be able to kill tons of them. And each time you will receive, of course, the different Hellcaster chests and some of the currency. So normally it should be very fast for you to get the different tier 2 sets. And also, hopefully, if you're lucky, you will manage to get the mount and these other cosmetic or toys from the event. So let me know what you think about this event, about these new tier 2 sets, and especially about the way we can acquire these different sets. Personally, I'm really in love with this new Paladin set. I think it looks just so cool. And yeah, let me know a little bit your thoughts on all of that. I will be back very soon with more guides and more videos, and in the meantime, I wish you all a great day. Bye!